Hey everyone! Today we're diving into something really cool, unlocking the hidden potential inside the Google tools you probably use every single day. We're talking about giving your workspace some serious, and I mean serious, superpowers, all without breaking the bank.
But first, let me ask you something. Are you paying for software that you could actually build for free? You know, all those little monthly subscriptions for very specific tasks?
I mean, especially for small businesses and freelancers, this can get out of hand fast. It's actually pretty common to spend over $100 a month on specialized tools for things like invoicing or client management. And yeah, that really adds up.
But what if the solution wasn't another piece of software you had to pay for? What if it was already built right into the Google Workspace you know and love? What if you could give your Sheets, your Docs, and your Gmail their own custom superpowers?
So you're probably wondering, how on earth is this possible? Well, let's pop the hood and take a look at the automation engine that makes it all happen.
The secret is something called Google Apps Script. And honestly, the best way to think about it is like a secret nervous system for your entire Google workspace. It's basically code, based on modern JavaScript, that acts as the glue, connecting all of your Google apps so they can talk to each other.
So how does it do that? Well, it uses these things called services. Just think of them as pre-built bridges that let your script talk to and control other apps like Gmail, Sheets, Calendar, Drive, you name it. Okay, so if services are the bridges, what makes everything go? Well, that would be triggers. A trigger is basically the start button for your automations. It's the thing that tells your script to run, either when something specific happens, like a form getting submitted, or just on a regular schedule that you set.
And you've really got two main types here. You have your simple triggers. Those are the easy, built-in ones, like a script that runs every time you open a spreadsheet. But then you have the installable triggers. Now, these are the heavy lifters. They do need you to grant permission, but in return, they can do so much more, like running every morning at 9 a.m. sharp or firing off an email the very second someone fills out your Google form.
All right, so now we know the key ingredients, right? We've got scripts, services, and triggers. So let's see how they all come together in a simple, really practical recipe.
Let's tackle a classic, the mail merge. It's so useful. Okay, step one is super simple. You just list all your contacts and any personal info, like their first name, in a Google Sheet. Easy enough? Step two, you hop over to Gmail and write a draft of your email, but instead of a name, you use a little placeholder, just like this one here. And finally, step three, this is the magic part. An AppScript function goes row by row through your sheet, grabs the data, pops it into the template, and sends a totally unique, personalized email to every single person on your list.
And get this, you can make these scripts incredibly easy to use. Instead of ever having to open a code editor, you can build your very own custom menus right inside Google Sheets. You can turn a really complex automation into just a simple one-click button.
But automating tasks inside your spreadsheets, that's really just the beginning. You can take this so much further. I'm talking about building entire web applications.
No, I'm serious. You can take a plain old Google Sheet that's full of data and use AppScript to build a professional front end for it. This literally transforms a basic grid of information into a dynamic, interactive, and searchable web app that anybody can use. And this is the part that is just so wild. Like one developer said, this system is entirely run on the Google ecosystem. We use Google Sheets as a database here. Think about that. The entire backend, the database for your powerful new web app, is just a familiar Google Sheet that you already know how to use. It's incredible.
So we've gone from these simple scripts all the way to full web apps. So now let's look at the incredible, full-scale business systems that people have built using absolutely nothing but these tools.
So forget paying for that expensive invoicing software. You could actually build your own complete invoice generator. I'm talking one that handles automatic PDF creation and emailing, manages your entire client database, tracks payments, and can even support multiple currencies, all for free.
Or what about a serious inventory management system? You could create a tool that tracks your stock levels in real time, manages all your incoming and outgoing items, and even sets up automated email alerts to tell you when you're running low. You can even assign different roles and permissions for admins, store people, and requesters.
The possibilities are just huge. People have built entire school management systems with this stuff. They're managing student and teacher data, tracking attendance, calculating marks, even managing fee payments and printing invoices. It's a complete operational system just running on the tools you already have.
So, wow, we've seen everything from a tiny mail merge to a complex school management system. All of this power is just sitting right there inside your Google account, waiting to be used. Which really brings us to the final, and I think the most important question.
So look at your own daily work, your own spreadsheets, your own processes. What's that one repetitive task, the first one, that you are going to automate?